other words.
See, I would be wrong to not root for Ski, but I'm a little bit biased to the Cross and I see because I am a Cross and A man, so I'm rooting for Blue Team. Go Blue! Woohoo! I am terrified of what's gonna happen because I don't know what could happen, but already starting off strong with the little damage coming from each team. Notice we have a cannon here. Cannon can do some really quick damage, quick zero to death if you just dodge one wrong way and they read that dodge. So this blue team has to really be quite aware of cannon, which way they dodge. They don't want to get zero to death on the left or right side of the stage.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, you don't want to get knocked out there with, you know, the explosivity of the cannon you mentioned there. I mean, it's so cannon. You could turn. I mean, it changes the color scale quickly, man. I mean, one string is all it takes for your stock.
One second is really all it takes for a start to be going with cannon. But Bubbles is really doing a good. Bubbles and Lemon are doing a really good job of denying his cannon with the anger cross.
Yep. And right
Looks like
now,
we have a
you're seeing that the blue team is up. I mean, you know, they're still holding their first stocks, but you know, the red team is not that far away. Big charging up the side sig, and now you know, blue. Yeah, Bubbles kind of in a rough spot there. There we go. Ground pound coming out from Ski, able to take out Bubbles there. And now Bubbles is going down to their second stock. Everybody's on their second stock, and it's like this is what we like to see. We like to see these even games, and you know they're providing us with some neck and neck games, some nail biters even. Yeah.
yeah. But I do have to say so myself here. It's looks like it will probably live up to the game we have each player. Each of these stocks like been quite even.
Yeah.
This entire game, I have to do say so myself. We're almost 2 minutes into the reaching 2 minutes into the game, and no one's severely more damaged than the other.
Right.
Other than Ski being in dark or entering red, and everybody else is on yellow.
Yeah. Nice side sig there coming in from Pillow. Able to hit a blue there. A little bit of friendly fire coming in there, but Lemons is just trying to play around, just trying to find a footing back up on the stage. Blue just kind of dancing around onto the platform right now. Ski just has the axe in hand. He's probably looking for a big seer to get out, probably Lemons or Blue perhaps. But there we go. Big ground pound sends him off stage. Weapon throw. Catches recovery, and that's going to be it. That's the stock gone. Lemons going down now to the last. Nice and light. Pillow now. Going back.
Bubbles is looking. Bubble was entering his last two. Lemon trying to go for the save, couldn't make it.
Oh, no.
Probably gonna get punished from from the cannon off stage, but he does end up making it back. Looking for the read on cannon.
Yeah, the blue team right now, they need to try to see if we can get these stocks out of here. They get Ski out, and oh, nice little combo there into the Sarah, into the Sarah into Sarah, I believe. It was a gauntlet Sarah into off the stage into the blaster Sarah, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We gotta check back the replay for that one. But yeah, still once again managing to keep the stocks even. We kind of look at the damage now. You're seeing that Lemons, the most damage down the field. So you gotta be definitely a little bit skeptical here. You're seeing a little bit of combo coming in from them.
Pillow here is was really looking for that cannon to work here, but
Yeah.
but Bubbles and Lemons are just were really good at denying it. But Ski and Pillow are still in this. Ski with the gauntlet doing a quick recovery.
Ooh, big recovery.
Insignificantly killing.
Yeah. I mean, ooh, side stick catching
Side
basically
stick
everybody.
killing.
Oh my!
And then the Pillow with the side stick taking game one into red team's favor.
Wow, what a crazy start for this set here. And you're seeing, you know, the damage numbers being put up there. Ski, 4 KOs, 485 damage, and you know, I mean, you're seeing kind of. Let's have a look at these stats. Let's have a breakdown of these stats here. Man, look at Ski and Pillow's second stock, real quick. I mean,
Skis and Pillow's second stock was something, I would say.
it was definitely something. I mean, you look at it, it's, you know, almost approaching, it's actually matching numbers. It's 111 seconds for Pillow's second stock, compare that to Ski's second stock, 112. Just usually 1 second difference. So, I mean, makes sense. But we're going to be seeing a swap being made here from Bubbles, or Blue. They're going to be going over to the Barraza.
Well, Braza, well, like I said with other, Braza's a really good character for twos here, but we still have the Onyx. Onyx was a crazy twos pick back then. Let's see how they're probably going to incorporate this into their follow-ups, or these improvised team combos, you would say.
Yeah. So we're gonna be getting into our second game here, and Blue and Lemons, they're gonna have to play catch up in the set wise because they already lost one set on already. And you're seeing Ski just right off the rip already letting the signatures go.
Are you positive that these things were randomized? Because oh my, Lemon and Bubble are just playing like they know each other pretty well. These follows almost every second, but Ski is still coming back with the damage. Bubble's gimped early on, losing his stock at yellow.
Yeah, I mean, I can assure you, man, the teams were randomized, but Lemons and Blue was just like pulling out some good twos knowledge and was able to get those follow-ups in there. And you saw a little glimpse of it in game number 1. I was gonna point it out in this second game here. I think definitely if Blue or Bubbles, sorry, Bubbles and Lemons, if they have to win. In order to win this set, we're gonna have to see more of that. We're gonna have to see some more combos coming in, and I'm sure that they're aware of the combos that they can go for. We saw it a little bit of it in game number 1, and we saw a little bit here starting off in this game number 2. But right now they have a lead. Lemons though going to be going down to their second stock. Now going down to second stock, and honestly, damage is really even across the board. It's anybody's game here to win, but kind of all eyes are right now on Poise. What am I saying? All eyes are on Pillow and Bubbles. Because they are the most damage on the field.
Pillow is really getting that good damage with the can and getting a couple of reads here. Bubbles looking to take Ski at the top of the stage. He is denying that with a Raymond D stage, trying to edge guard. Bubbles making it back to the stage. You got Bubbles with a little bit of friendly fire with a Brawlzy D set. That's going to end up hurting it. And Ski hitting him with another sig. You got Ski and Pillow bringing the game back pretty good despite the team combos that happened at the start of the game.
Big ground pound on the stage, the weapon throw. Bubbles lives another day though. Ski, I mean, the blue team hasn't been focusing on Ski a lot. They haven't been getting a lot of hits on the Ski, and you're seeing that he is the most healthiest on the field, and that's not really good. I mean, right now, I think the game plan for blue team, you gotta go and try to divide and conquer. Take out Pillow as soon as possible. Maybe leave Ski to do his own business and push for that 2v1, I think.
But this 2v1 is going for this 2v1 is really gonna cost him. Ski is really good at getting that random damage there when you least expecting. That is really what's keeping them into this game.
Yeah.
With the random Raymond stage or in-light sidelights with this gauntlet here. And red team is doing a lot better job than blue team other than hitting your teammate here.
Yeah.
With a little bit of friendly fire.
Nice, let's up coming in from Lemons. GC and Light, GC Satellite, sorry, into the recovery there. Nice side sig, hits the teammate, but also takes out Ski now. Now you get a little bit of combo here, but they were too close together. If he had gotten that side sig there, that would have been Pillow stock annihilated, gone, wiped out. They would have had the 2v1. But Ski comes in, he gets that and sig, creates some space for his teammate a little bit, sends Lemon to the left side, send Bubbles on to the right side, and now we're looking at a position where the red team can definitely win this one. No matter if you take out Pillow here, to take out Ski is going to be, it's going to be rough. And one Sear is going to go take out Bubbles.
Already.
I mean,
Ski with the early taunt. Let's really hope he doesn't bite it back in the butt. Lemon looking to kill Pillow here. Ski with the D-stick from God knows where he started it from. Allowing 2-0 to go into red team's favor.
Yeah. The SpongeBob has been working out for Ski a lot, and I think the game plan has to change coming in from the blue team. Something has to change. We're seeing a little bit of inconsistency coming in from the blue team. I mean, Bubbles was playing the the Luke, the Cross, whatever, right, to start off game number 1. Now we're seeing the Barraza for game number 2. Are we going to be seeing another swap from game number 3, or are we going to be seeing a little bit more something else? Maybe we're going to be seeing a Battle Boots perhaps or something. I don't know. But definitely a little bit of inconsistency coming from the blue team a little bit. But we saw those moments where those combos were coming out, but I don't know what happened there. Just something just didn't click in the blue team, and they just weren't able to take that game away. I don't know.
I don't know, but blue team definitely had a good start though. I can give that to him. It's follow us, team calls. If you didn't know about it, you said these people are a teammate. But Ski and Pillow are just better overall, securing their kills and damage overall. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have a switch from anybody, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No. Well, there is going to be a swap back over. We're going to be going to same game 1 picks, actually. Game 2, Bubbles had played Barraza. Now we're seeing the Luke coming on from him.
Oh.
So going back to Reliable, I guess. Maybe he saw more success on the blasters and the gauntlets, perhaps, other than the axe in the blasters, but I'm not sure what's the thought process behind this one. But you know what, man? If you think it's gonna work, I mean, hey, go for it,
Yeah,
man.
let him do him.
Yeah. But you know, we're gonna be seeing, you know, what's gonna be. I mean, all eyes are on blue team right now. My eyes are on blue team. I don't know if yours are on blue team because right now they have to reverse 3-0 if they want to still stay in the tournament. Both of these teams have lost once already. They are fighting to just get a podium, to be honest. The loser's gonna be going home in the 4th place spot. So right now, I mean, listen, man, they're gonna have to lock in. The blue team is gonna have to lock in. They're gonna have to beat this team of Ski and Pillow.
One thing I really see do here, blue team's already heavily damaged while Pillow and Ski are just barely entering yellow.
Right. Not a great start for the blue team right now, but the red team, I mean, they're kind of controlling stage right now. But Bubbles hits a big side sig, send Pillows off stage.
Really?
A little bit of friendly fire coming
Real
out.
risky D-Sec from Bubbles, but one thing about Crossblaster D-Sec, it can hit both ways, so that was a pretty good option. He went for it, it just didn't connect.
Yeah.
Ski's challenging off stage against Bubbles. Ski's trying to allow that pressure. Had a potential read, but the Blasters there interrupting it. Pillow's looking to get this kill on Bubbles so he can start a little 2v1 on Lemon as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Lemon ended up saving his teammate there from the cannon ground pound, taking Pillow's first stock.
Yeah. And just like that, I mean, stocks are kind of tied out, but actually no, Bubbles is going to be holding his first stock here very strong. Maybe soon to follow, perhaps. Maybe Pillow's going to be getting him out, perhaps, right here. Or perhaps Ski. No, there's another A. You know, and I mean, the longer that Bubbles holds his first stock for is going to be, you know, even worse for the red team. But there we go, finally, Ski taking him out. Now you're seeing just Lemons kind of playing on the edge, realizing that, you know, their teammate's gone. Gonna have to, you know, just chillax it a little bit. You don't want to get, you know, hit in a combo. You don't want to get caught up in a combo. And you know, one thing about Ski's playstyle, I mean, he's not afraid to just let these signatures rip. You've been seeing just signature after signature coming out. He just throws out 1-2 lat attacks, bam, he goes for a signature, bam, what? Side sig, and it's working. It's hitting. I mean, it's connecting. Bubbles here, gets a ground pound. Down sig. Who is he down sigging? What is he hitting? Casper the Ghost?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Ski, these SIGs are a different type of breed. He's not even really getting punished from it either. He's just throwing them out there, connecting.
He's hitting his teammate, he's hitting the enemy, he's hitting Casper the Ghost. Like, I mean, he's going for all of these moves, and like you said, they're not just getting the punishes off. Maybe if they played back a little bit more, and you know, like even Blue is throwing out signatures and all that. They're throwing out moves. You saw that side sig there. He threw it out. Nobody was over there. So still, though, I mean, going back to kind of the landscape of the game, it's still even across the board. You're seeing Ski and Bubbles, kind of the stock tankers for this game right now, and Lemons and Pillow, I mean, nearing to losing their stocks. There we go. Blue drops now. Lemon, you're gonna have to kind of dance around on the platforms. Ski hunting for you, staying for Pillow. Pillow gets a nair in there, hitting their own.
He's throwing out more sig. He still has 2. Pillow's down at 1, so they really have to figure out a way to kill Lemon here. But Bubbles does get that D-Sig on Pillow, leaving Ski into a 2v1 scenario with 2 stocks red.
Yeah.
He's probably looking. See, one thing I've noticed here. He's not afraid to still fight the other person in yellow. Why? He may be focusing Lemon, but he's not afraid to get that action in with Bubbles to do some damage on him too.
I mean, he's gonna need to build up damage regardless onto Bubbles, so you're gonna have to kind of bounce back and forth. You could be running down. There we go. Finally gets Lemons in right now. I was gonna say he could be running down Lemons, and meanwhile he can just, you know, quickly just avert his, you know, focus and go over, switch over back to Bubbles and just rack up some damage. But right now we got a clean 1v1. Clean 1v1 in the middle of the stage right now of Miami Dome. It's, I mean, make it or break it here for the blue team, but all eyes on blue team. Bubbles needs to get Ski out of here quickly. He needs to out-gauntlet Ski. He needs to beat him up. He gets a double recovery, but he's looking for more. He needs more. He punishes the side sig with just a nair. Small punish, but still better than nothing though. Nice, good 2-piece combo.
Bubble understands what's at stake. Even stooping down the weapon starter, but Ski still in this, getting hit with the D-Sig, bringing this one to 2-1. Maybe Bubbles and Lemons are looking for this reverse 2-0, reverse 3-0.
Yeah, kind of like the last set where we saw in the winners finals. They need to reverse 3-0 here. They need to reverse 3-0 if they want to win this set, and they have started their journey. They've gotten 1 point up on the scoreboard, but they need 1 more to bring this to game 5.
One thing I do have to say so for myself here, Ski is just throwing off these C's like it's a tomato at a terrible comedy show. He's just throwing them out. He's hitting them too, and they're not even punishing him for it,
Right.
really. So so if they want to do something else different, I'd say by start punishing these ski for these six. I said so
Three,
myself.
two, one, brawl.
Alright, we're going to be getting into the game. We'll have to cut the replays short, sadly. But, I mean, hey, we're going to get back straight into the action. Game number 4 in our hands here. Now, one thing, though, I got to point out. I mean, you mentioned it. The signatures coming in from Ski. The blue team definitely has to capitalize onto that. And, I mean, they got to try to see if they can get those punishes in and not get hit by those signatures as well. To kind of avoid those signatures, space around Ski a little bit. But the one thing, I mean, you got that last game. It was still a pretty close 1v1. You cannot let that momentum get to your head. You cannot be like, okay, we won one. All hopes are up. You know, it's fine. You gotta still keep the fire going and win this. Bring this to game 5 and bring this neck and neck. And right now, I mean, you know, they're pretty much even across the board. But Bubbles right now is the most damage on the field, deep in the red. And Ski is still doing his shenanigans. He's still just letting the signatures rip. Still going for NSYNC, going for side stick. He's hitting nobody, but still, I mean, not getting too much punish for it, though. And, you know, one thing we forgot, Lemon swapping over to the Barber now. That bring crossover. Big side stick connects. Taking out Bubbles.
Indeed. Red team still with the lead here, but not really a lead.
Yeah.
Everybody's in red. Bubbles still in white though, so he can play a little bit more. Never mind. Let me with the Bryn Instinct. Just like we were saying earlier, Bryn Instinct is one of the most forced SIGs in the game.
Yeah.
I don't care if you try to tell me otherwise. The fact he just got a double kill is what did a pretty good job of keeping this game close. But we still got another kill from Ski, I believe, who brought Lemon down to his second stock. These stocks are back close again. One thing I have noticed about this set is the stocks are always close. They're never too far out.
Yeah, even though if one team has like an upper hand, you just seen quickly that they quickly close in that gap. And, you know, just kind of diminish any lead that any other team has in there. And that's what we like to see. Nice little alley-hoop coming in there from Lemons. But, you know, Lemons going over this Barbara, like we said, you need the force coming in from the Bryn signatures is going to come into play heavily in this set here. And it's going to lead to some early KOs. But speaking of early KOs, look at that side sig. Pillow just got set up huge and just got an amazing double KO. But now the blue team has to play catch up immediately. But Bubbles is up for the task. Already gets a snare. Oh! Pillow taking out their own teammate, man. Oh my goodness. Definitely Pillow, you know. That was not the wisest of moves there, but still. I mean, Steve was a little bit damaged, so, you know, it is what it is. You can keep the stocks a little bit even here, but they need to get out Pillow immediately. They need to get him off of the second stock. But, you know, they're kind of focusing on the Ski just a little bit too much here, but Bubbles deep in the red already in their last stock, whilst Pillow still on their second. Somebody got to get Pillow out of here. Or they gotta get Ski out of here. One out of the two. But Lemons gets a nice double D line into the air. Big down stick connects finally. Pillow's gone here. Can they get out Ski? There we go. There we go. There we go! That's what we're talking about. Damn. They got the 2v1
Yes,
combo right now, but they dropped the combo. Lemons wasn't in this right spacing.
One thing I did say, wait, we have a potential follow-up here. Lemon, Bubbles, wait,
they messed
dropping
it
the
up.
combos.
Still though.
Pillow is looking to
No!
Wait, Pillow gets the near gipping. Oh my, hold on.
There's no way. It's a 1v1 right now, and it's looking like Pillow can win it. That one misplay from Lemons could have cost him the whole entire game right now. Pillow, all Pillow needs is one good signature, one good down stick, one good side stick even. Oh, doesn't go for it.
Looking to
You
bait
see-
him from going on
I mean,
stage.
Blue's
Missing.
panicking. You could sense a panic coming in from Blue. Look, he throws out his weapon.
Oh. Both
Side
players are
sticking the wrong
panicking.
way. Weapon throwing to I don't know where. There we go to side stick though.
That side
Come
stick.
on, Blue.
It's actually barely missing.
Down stick here perhaps. No good. Sayre
Sayre
sends him off
connecting.
stage. Goes for the ground pound.
Ground
on
pound
stage.
missing. Recovery's barely missing.
Boom! Ground.
Oh my. Hello, getting the recovery. Bringing this into Ski and Pillow's favor. 3-1. Each player, I'm not gonna lie, each player put up a good fight. I don't know what to tell you. We had the good combos from Bobos and Lemon, but we just had the 6 and more for coming from Pillow and Ski.
Yeah. No, 100% the GG's, but I mean, yeah, it's sad to see, you know, Lemons choking that at the end. I mean, if Lemons had lived there, right? They could have probably, you know, got the combo off. They were like, if you look at if you kind of looked back at that set there, I mean, if they were able to get that combo off, they would have gotten Pillow out. They would have gotten Pillow out. Pillow would have gone out. Yeah.
Definitely.
You could have
But
gotten pillow
I'm not
soft
gonna
if
lie,
you saw it.
you can't even put the blame on Lemon. I don't know if you caught it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but I can't remember. Nah, I forgot his teammate. But the blaster's dare actually dropped. He actually dodged it. He actually dodged in the middle of the team combo, but
Oh.
the dare ended up catching. So it probably what's it called? Lemons probably had caught that. He didn't expect it to hit, so he probably got messed up. So I don't really know who really sold that combo, but I did end up seeing a little dodge coming out, but it made up for it because the dare still ended up caught and catching.